Hey there guys, so this is my lovely new hair. Oh my god, I can't believe that the color has changed so much. This is crazy. I'm so used to being a redhead and I'm really not used to this. I love it. That being said, I do absolutely love it, but oh my god, this is so weird for me. I see myself in my reflections and I go, that's not me. That's really crazy. Why is that person who looks like me wearing a wig? But yeah, so this is my hair now. So this is copper, a really, really light sort of copper. I didn't want to go for a red copper because I obviously just came off being red. So I wanted to go for more of a blondish type summer, almost a strawberry blonde kind of look. And basically what will happen is as summer heats up a little bit more, I'll be adding some more blonde tones through my hair. But yeah, no, I'm really still in a state of shock by my hair. I really love it, but it's just getting used to it, getting used to seeing light hair on my head instead of dark hair on my head, which I'm so used to seeing. I've been seeing that my entire life, basically. So I'm just going to talk to you about the process that my hair went through, what my hair looked like before, and the kind of products that my hairdresser used in order for me to get my hair to this color. Also going to be talking about Olaplex, so if you're interested, just keep watching. So I'd made the decision to go blonde because this isn't really blonde. But to me, it is because I've never been this light before. But I made the decision to go blonde / copper a couple of months ago. I was loving my red hair, but I felt that I just needed a change. I'd had it for 4 years and I was just getting tired of the upkeep, the struggle with it. The 4 years, you just get over it and you just want something different. And so I thought to myself, well, I've never been blonde before. Why don't I give that a try? Because any person can wear any color. It's just getting the tone of it right. And so I knew that if I got the right tone, it wouldn't look terrible. It would actually not look too bad. So I've been looking at all of these photos, all of these videos online about different hair and ombre colors and cool tones and warm tones and neutral tones and honey tones and brassiness and this and that and everything under the sun. And then I finally bit the bullet and I decided to do it. So I called up my hairdresser, who's been my hairdresser for the last 4 years, and basically I said to her, I'm not going to be red anymore. I'm going to change to a copper / blonde. So we're going to have to spend some time lightening and getting rid of all the red that's in my hair that she had spent a really long time putting into my hair. So before I ever met her, I was dyeing my hair with box colors, mainly Schwarzkopf, and this was the color that it resulted in. And I was this color for a little while. I was this color for about a year. And then I decided that I wanted to be redder. You know, you always want to be more red. It's got to be redder. And so I went to the hairdressers, and my wonderful hairdresser, who's still my hairdresser, who did this lovely job, she made me red over the course of the last 3 years, to the point where it was this kind of red, which is really bright and really awesome, but also bleeds a lot and is a lot to maintain because you need to buy all these special products, you need to be using all these special shampoos. I don't think people understand what it is like to have red hair, or to not natural red hair, or to have like another extreme color hair. They think, oh, you can just wash your hair whenever you want, or oh, I'm not using the shampoo anymore, here, you can have it. No, there's like special techniques and special things that you need, and it's really not an easy color to maintain. It's a gorgeous color, but that's the price that you have to pay. So I went to her 2 days ago, and I was there for about 4 hours getting the red out of my hair and getting it to this color. So basically what we did was she put a whole bunch of bleach all over my head, obviously not on the roots, a whole bunch of bleach all over my head. She used Olaplex with it as well. And what Olaplex does, if you don't already know, is it's a chemical healer for your hair basically. And so what you do is you mix it with peroxide, and because it's healing your hair, you're able to have the peroxide on your hair for longer. So instead of having the bleach on for half an hour and then having to wash it out, because if you have it on there for any longer, it's gonna fry your hair, you can have it on your hair for like an hour because it's healing the hair as it's lightening it, which means that you can get to a lighter color as well, which is fantastic in one sitting. So basically what happened was she shoved a whole bunch of bleach onto my hair so that we could cut through the red. So she mainly put it in through these sections here because that's where the red was most concentrated. And then after about an hour, she went through and she did it more towards the ends. She did it more closer towards the roots, and basically trying to spend as much time as possible cutting through all of that red. So we got to the process where it was kind of like a peachy, orangey color. And then we got to the process where it was probably as light as it was gonna go for that day. She said that once it reaches a certain point, it's not gonna go any further than that. So even if you put bleach on for again and again and again and again for the rest of that day, it's not gonna go any lighter. Your hair's had it, that's as much as it can do today. So that was about after 2 hours. Then she took me over to the sink and she washed my hair in what I think she called a bleach bath. So if you've heard of this, please give me more information, but from my understanding of it was basically she was washing my hair with the bleach that was in it, I think. I'm not sure. I have to do a little bit of research into that. But basically she let it emulsify a bit and she just sort of worked through it for about 10 minutes. Then she rinsed it all off, shampooed it out, and then we applied the color. So the color that we used was a mixture between a really light copper and a really light, like honey brown type of color, because the copper was quite bright, really orange, and I didn't want it super orange. I wanted it a bit more sort of muted, but not too much. So basically she mixed those two colors together. She whacked that on my head. That stayed on my head for about another half an hour, and then we rinsed that out. Then what she did was she used the second step of Olaplex. So the first step was in the bleach. The second step of Olaplex was when she washed all of the copper out of my hair, and then she applied a cream-based Olaplex through my hair. And she worked that through, and that sat on my hair for about 10 minutes. What that does is that helps seal the hair follicle and keep everything nice and healthy and contained. Then she rinsed that out, shampooed my hair, dried my hair, went over to the seat and the mirror, and my hair was completely different. I couldn't believe how bright my hair was. It was crazy. So then basically she blow dried my hair, styled my hair, gave it a little bit of a trim, and this is the end product. So you can see the copper tones, you can see the blonde through like sort of natural highlights where the bleach sort of came through. So what I really like about this is that it's not just one solid color, because for such a long time with the red, I was just one solid color. It was just one red. And then when I put a bit of orange in my hair, it was like red and then orange. And then when I did purple, it was like red and then purple. So it was always like block and then block of color. It was never like, oh, I've got some lighter bits here and I got some darker bits here and all that sort of stuff like that. So I was really happy to see that the copper took to certain areas like really well, and then other areas it let the blonde shine through. So yeah, so I'm really, really happy with it. I really like it. It's still weirding me out a bit. Every time I sort of like bend down and I see a piece of my hair there, I go, oh yeah, that's what my hair looks like. So yeah, so basically this is the finished product. Now, before I left, she gave me the third step of Olaplex, which I have here. So my understanding is that this is pretty much step 2 of Olaplex, but just a take-home version of it. If I'm wrong, please leave a comment and correct me, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. And so what you do is, every time you want to wash your hair, you wet your hair, you put this in your hair for about 10 minutes, you rinse it out, and then you shampoo, and then you condition. You only use it once a week, and it's for between salon trips. So yeah, so this is my finished hair color. I'm really digging it. I feel like I still have to get used to it. I've gotten a lot of compliments for it, which is really good. Like people at the shops are going, oh, I love your hair color, it's a really good color. I'm like, oh gee, thanks, you know, I just got it done the other day, you know. I was scared that I was gonna look like Draco Malfoy though as well. Like I was scared it was gonna be like blonde and then dark eyebrows sort of thing. So I'm glad that hasn't happened. But yeah, so basically this is my finished hair. I think I'm going to be keeping it for a while. I really like it. And let me know what you think in the comments below, or if you're really interested in knowing any more about Olaplex, leave a comment and I can tell you more about it. I can tell you more about the process that my hair went through when it went red. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe and spread the message of Tina's Hair and Beauty to all of your friends in faraway lands. That is all from me, and I hope you guys have a really nice day. I'll see you later.